when you request permission to be able to leave the United States and to return with permission. Okay, so you can return legally to the United States. Now, at this time, we don't know what the future of DACA is going to be. We don't know how the courts are going to ultimately decide if it's going to continue or not. We do already have some courts who have said that it's unlawful. And so because of that, I do urge my clients who are currently eligible for advanced parole, and who specifically those who entered the country illegally, to consider seeking it. And it can be, for a short trip. I've had clients who've left just for a weekend because, in the future, you would like to become a resident through a family member. It will make your case a whole lot faster and smoother. So, for example, I have had clients who have kids who are U.S. citizens. I had one who their child was already 17 years old, and they know, that their son can't petition them for residency until they're 21, but they went ahead and requested the advanced parole because they know that once their child is 21 years old, if they have the proof that they last entered the United States with permission, they know that they will be able to apply for residency here inside the United States. Okay. So I tell you that because, some people think, oh, well, I'll just wait till my child's 21 years old and then I'll apply. No, you want to be ready. You want to be ready for as soon as that they turn 21. You're already eligible. You've already done all the paperwork, and you can go ahead and file for residency. Okay. And so advanced parole right now, it's taking between 4 to 8 months to get a decision. That's if you apply by mail. There's also an option to request advanced parole on an emergency basis, and that can be issued the same day. To request advanced parole on the same day, you basically have to call immigration and say that you need to travel urgently for an emergency reason. And they unfortunately are the ones who are going to decide if they think that your reason is an urgent emergency reason. And if they think that it is enough, then they will give you an appointment to appear with immigration in person with your proof of documentation, right? And so if you request advanced parole in person, it's going to be very important that you have proof of why it's urgent for you to travel. Urgent reasons that I've seen that have been successful have been if there's been a recent death in the family and you want to travel for your funeral, or if you have a family member who maybe is in the ICU in the intensive care unit and is in a very serious state. If you would like to travel for that reason, make sure that if you request it on an emergency basis, that you're ready to travel, meaning that you have already your passport from your home country ready. So it can't be an expired passport. It has to be a current passport, because if they see that you don't have a passport or that it's expired, they're not going to grant you the advanced parole. Okay. So very important that you